Uh-oh, your pee turned into plankton. That's pretty hot, going above the blood gauntlet.
Oh, you stink!
Hello, you beautiful people. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Welcome back to the channel. Battle 3 here again, reporting to you live from the Dark Ether's purple penis hole. As you can tell with how staticky I look, like the world's oldest radio broadcast turned to fucking vision. And today I'm going to be ranking which Call of Duty Zombies Wonder Weapon is the greatest of all time to help in your backshot game, which one will help you polarize those big plump bootylicious butt cheeks the best, and bring your partner to pound town and do irreversible damage to their prostate with these beautiful wonder weapons. Now let us get into the tiers. Of course, we got the backshot bargain bin. You know, these ones are boo, peanut butter, stinky, smelly with no jelly. They got absolutely nothing cooking in the game of the backshots. There is nothing here. Charlie Brown can offer more advice about hair than these wonder weapons can provide anything about backshots. And that motherfucker is balder than a rock. There's got Planters, peanut peggers. You know, these things are about as helpful at penetrating butt crack as these are, as the Planters Peanut Man would be about you as a vibrator. That motherfucker's about 2.5 inches, which is almost as small as my cock and balls. So yeah, these wonder weapons, safe to say, they're not exactly helpful to your backshot game. It's best to chuck it in the bin, but they're slightly more beneficial to your backshot games and your roguelike cum runs than the previous tier. I just got buns, shot certified buns list. This is the mid tier of this list because they're just certified absolutely butt crack bootylicious buns that they're not even Mr. Butt Crack. Would really recommend you use these wonder weapons for your backshot game because they're just kind of butt crack and there's not really a whole lot of purpose to using these wonder weapons. I feel like you'd be better off with a standard vibrator or something along those lines. Next, we got Wonder Bar Wet Wussy Shots, and this is when the wonder weapons actually begin to start being able to do their job at providing those stimulating, multitasking, mind-bending, reality-shifting, hole tweakage of backshots, and they're actually able to just kind of morph into a wonder weapon that was almost designed for backshots by Richtofen in disguise. Like, sure, he might think he was designing wonder weapons, but it was all just a ploy in disguise because he actually just wanted to be the world's most efficient, evil sex toy developer of all time, like fucking EA in the world of sex toys, going absolutely crazy. So these wonder weapons are where it begins to finally get a little freaky, a little bit kinky, a little bit frisky, and it's actually worth a damn to finally use these in your sex loadout. Like you're walking in with a condom and a blue pill of Viagra. Never buy those from the gas station, by the way, my dick fell off. And next after that, we got the Booty Blasters 3000. They're just able to absolutely clapify those butt cheeks almost indefinitely. Rapid fire, crack, wind, cock, shifting like the tectonic plates every time Lizzo moves. It moves absolutely beautiful, and you're just gonna turn into a blind porcupine shitting over the fucking place after overdosing on Taco Bell because you're going to be able to blast those butt cheeks almost indefinitely with these wonder weapons. They're an absolute menace to the backshot game. These wonder weapons, there's barely anything better that you can bring to the table in romantical titty time that night, but there is a tier below that, and that of course is the Buffalo Crippler's wonder weapon, so powerful that they were almost just designed to cripple anus, and there's pretty much nothing better that you can provide to your partner than these absolute beautiful sex toy. Like a trade-off where I bring wonder weapon, you give me destroyed asshole. It's crazy. Alright, we got the tiers going, everybody. Sit back, relax, grab a Snickers bar, maybe grab a cup of water. I got that Papa Smurf pre-cum already baked into my cup, looking absolutely beautiful. It looks like the color aqua. I had a baby with my butt brother. It's absolutely fantastic. Tastes like cum. Here's get the Blunder Giat, as my fan base are called, which is absolutely beautiful, and I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for 2.6 thousand subscribers. You guys are the absolute certified throat goats of all time, and I appreciate every single one of you for taking that time out of your day to watch the videos and hit the like and subscribe and commenting on all the videos. The support in the community we're building with these absolute cursed, chaotic videos is absolutely amazing. But the Blunder Giat's like a sharp spread of bullets right into the penetration hole, and I feel like that would actually provide quite a little bit of good backshots because it has a lot of recoil, a lot of power, a lot of kickback. It's just absolute juggernaut of a powerhouse. It just goes so absolutely hard, and I feel like it could fill up almost every orifice and hole at the same time with one pull of a trigger, and I think it would actually be delightful in the art of the backshot. I'm going to put our first weapon ranking in the Booty Blaster 3000 tier. Let's go, dude. Usually we start with a bottom tier, but today we're starting with a fucking banger. Let's go. The Epstein gun. I cannot put this anywhere but the backshot. I'm making a whole new tier for the baby gun. The baby gun deserves a whole new tier because it's so awful. The baby gun gets its own tier because goddamn, that is crazy. Now I feel like the acid guy is actually like the Blunder guy, but a little bit better, just like it is in real game. Because excuse me, I have a GoPro trying to put on my heart. But I honestly feel like the acid guy a little bit better because if you fill it up with lube and everything, it just explodes a bunch of awesome freaky deaky liquids all over the place, like having a baby shower. Your water's breaking all over the place. It's an absolutely beautiful time, and I low-key feel like this acid guy deserves to be our first butthole crippler because you can just fill it in and have it explode like a bunch of stink bombs made of pre-cum, absolutely annihilating the local surroundings with its absolute bombshell of bullshittery happening all over the place. Much like the actual Blundergat, this shit goes insanely hard and it deserves to be atop the regular Blundergat. I apologize to all of my Blundergat fans, but it's just kind of a fact that the Acid Gat is better. It's almost as good as the acid I took to make this. What the fuck? Oh, is that the Kraken? Yeah, I'd rather be cracking open a cold one with the boys or having them crack open my asshole with fists like Doom Guy. Because holy shit, the Kraken is so ass, and I don't really feel like having cannonball shots up your butthole would actually amount to anything in the backshot game in the long run, because I feel like you'd actually just kind of die in 2.1 milliseconds like Homer Simpson getting hit with a cannonball and erupting into a giant puddle of yellow piss mist all over the fucking place. Like SpongeBob SquarePants melted into morphine for 2 minutes of smoke with his anus straw. So honestly, I really don't think the Kraken could go much higher than the backshot bargain bin, because they're pretty much just gonna have a crime scene on your hands after one bullet gets fired, and much like you're going to get fired out of a fucking cannon for using this thing in the first place like you're a goddamn Looney Tunes character, because this gun is shit. It sucks. Is that the Acid Gat again? I guess this is probably the, I think that's the Black Ops 4 Magma Gat. I mean, there's a lot of repeats on this list. I think whoever made this list drank an entire bottle of melatonin and had a fucking vodka enema, because it's absolutely atrocious how many repeats are on this list. But they made it and I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you for whoever created this list. It's one of the Raven and Redwoods crossbows, but I haven't played that map since John Cena fucked my dad, so I don't really remember what it was like. I'm gonna put that in the Planter Peanut Pegger, because I mean, it's a crossbow. You can attach like a little dildo onto it and fly it away and string it, and you could like tie it onto a rope and you could like fish it out, and then you could put it right back in like the ultimate harpoon of poontang destruction. Yeah, I mean, the Ouster's Folly just kind of shoots a lot of green Grinch pre-cum over the place. It's slippery, like the Slickifier just turned green with a little bit of a Snapchat filter inside of its cannon hole. I don't really think this one will be all that great for the backshot game, but I think you could do far worse. Again, like the jet gun, like that is the word. Like, you're going to jail if you want to use that thing. I'll do it. I'll put it in bun shots. Why not? Now, the Apothecary Servant was probably without a doubt the freakiest wonder weapon of all time. I don't think Traeger's ever peaked past this one in terms of freak design and how. And plus, you could probably have it just like around. You could probably twerk your ass crack at it and have it tickle your prostate and to stimulate you before you're ready to go into action. So I honestly feel like this has to go to the top of the list for now, at least, because the Apothecary Servant is not only the freakiest water weapon in fucking gaming history designed by all human history, but it also just kind of makes it easier to get into the action, because you could actually have those tentacles do Squidward's dance of dick destruction on your ass, and the next thing you know, you're ready to go to Timbuktu. You're ready to have Thomas the Tank Engine cripple your tunnel hole, if you catch my drift. So honestly, yeah, it deserves to go up there. Let's fucking go, Apothecary Servant. You definitely earned that spot. I appreciate the Apothecary Servant for making it out. That shit has not only carried me to very high rounds of Shadows of Evil, but it's also had my nutsack dripping like a feral dog's mouth. Let's fucking go. I'm just gonna put all of the crossbows next to each other, because I don't remember what the hell they look like. The Infinite Warfare Zombies besides Spaceland to me was more forgettable than everyday activities for Joe Biden with his dementia ass guy. What is that? That's a line. That's the fucking ancient scriptures that Fred Flintstone dug into Velma's wussy hole to figure out the find. Like, what is that? For $1 million right now, hey, what wonder weapon is that? I have no fucking idea. What the hell is that? It looks like Joe Biden's third leg fossilized from the last 500 fucking years. What is that, dude? I literally don't, like, what the hell am I looking at? We're just gonna go behind the Kraken, because that literally just looks like a rusted Tetris piece. What the shit? I believe that is the Cerberus from Cold War, and that thing was pretty good in the grand scheme of things. And I feel like it's actually pretty good for your backshot game as well, because it has multiple forms, so you can kind of swap it in and out like a multiple vibrators at once. You can become like the drug dealer of sex toys. You can be an absolutely beautiful thing. Batman's new villain, Dildo Man, about to go absolutely hard. But I also feel like just the spice of life it could provide for the backshot game gives this a upper edge above the rest, kind of like how I've been edging for 15 million years, which is why I'm stuttering so much right now, because my balls are about to explode like a fucking water balloon. I'm gonna put it in Wonder Bar. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it right behind the Apothecary Servant, because I believe it is all of its forms give it a much more variety and spice into the bedroom, kind of like shoving 10,000 jalapeno hot peppers inside of your asshole and firing it all out on your mom at the same time, but kind of provided the ultimate kinky scenario. That would be beautiful. Yeah, not only, but it's also just a fun gun to use, and I would let Dempsey shoot me all over the place with the base form circle while his balls are flying around my face with the orb that flies when you get the weapon as well. Beautiful. Now, I believe this is a WW2 elemental weapon from the first map, and I kind of never built any of those because that game made me want to shit blood and pass away before I ever put the disc back in the Xbox tray. Like, get that shit, make it go away. These things just kind of shoot electricity. It would probably kill whoever you shot with them. So I feel like almost using the barrel of a real-life Kar 98K as the world's most extreme butt plug would have heavier and better results than these pieces of shit. So all they're going to go at the bottom of the bargain tier. How the hell? I'm just going to rank the Cerberus as one wonder weapon, put all of its forms at the top. Okay, so I believe this is the Black Ops 2 base Wonder Guy. I'll put it in Wonder Wet Wussy Shots. I just realized that this is also the Acid Guy. I thought it was the Blood Guy because I forgot there was a repeat. So we got the Ray Gun Mark II. Bro suffering through schizophrenic induced dark ether 115 dick delusions like creating this list. Holy butt blast. Ray Gun Mark II, it's like a triple rub burst of pre-cum firing at everybody's prostate all at the same time. And it's just an absolutely beautiful wonder weapon for back shots because that burst gives it an excellent accuracy. So if you want to fire those nut blasting green booty bullets anywhere you want with precision like Lee Harvey Oswald taking down Mr. President back in the day, you're going to have the accuracy of a Greek god fused with a stormtrooper with aimbot attached to his third leg, because it is going to be an absolutely beautiful time for you. You can bust anywhere you want with this thing with maximum accuracy and nothing but the utmost perfect cell precision. A little bit of risk of losing your penis skin. I'm going to put it in Wonder Bar Wet Wussy Shots. The only reason it's not going higher is because I don't think it has the power that those other wonder weapons have to make you bust immediately. But with that being said, it still definitely just has its perks and it deserves that high ranking baby. Let's go Ray Gun Mark II, you fucking beautiful thing. I mean, this is just a shotgun. That's just gonna make you look like Kurt Cobain having a rough day. I believe this is the ancient evil gauntlet of the Kool-Aid Man's blood that was sacrificed back in 1982 BC before cock gauntlet. Absolutely beautiful. Listen, I'm not a vampire. I don't have a blood fetish like those Dead of the Night dick ass Nosferatus that try to steal my tax money and butt fuck my grandma. You know, I'm sure there are people out there who might not even be vampires but would absolutely pay life, limb, and penis to have a damn chance to use this during the freak off orgy at D Pitty's house all those years ago, honestly. And I mean, it is a little bit of a freaking wonder weapon, and I guess if you're really brave enough and you have nothing else to work with, you could use it as a lubricant, which would be the worst feeling of all time, I imagine, but that could be someone's nightmare. But that could honestly be someone's ultimate wet dream. So I'm gonna put it right in front of the Alistair's Folly, just because I know there's some sickos out there, and I have nothing but respect for you. Now, the Dice Shockwave provides some nice, beautiful gameplay. The Dice Shockwave just kind of shoots one giant concentration ball of cum into the poop sack, which I think is pretty freaky and would be very beneficial to backshot games, if I do say so myself. I feel like that would be just a nice feeling, if we're honest with each other, you know, having that big ball of the dirty bubbles or rancid butt crack juice flying into you at once like Flight 11 would be absolutely beautiful. And it's definitely a kinky wonder as well, too. You gotta have enough, you gotta be loose enough, like grandma's tit skin, to even take that amount of energy all at once into your poop hole. I'm gonna put it right above the Blender Guide, honestly, because I feel like this backshot game would be almost indefinitely with the introduction of the Dice Shockwave into the mix of the bedroom. But I feel like there is better options than this stupid piece of shit. Oh wait, it has these suck features, so I could suck you in. It does have multiple uses. I'm gonna put it above the magma. I kind of forgot about the suck feature that it provides too. Listen, if I'm alone, or if I'm one of the guys and we got a little freaky, you know, I'm gonna pull out the Dice Shockwave. We're gonna be sucking on my dick. It's gonna look like mashed potatoes filled with ketchup on the ground. But that's just nothing. That's just another Tuesday with the boys, you know. I'm going to assume this is the yellow elemental ray gun from Alpha Omega, so I'm actually going to put this right behind the normal ray gun Mark II, because it's just kind of an indefinite stream of yellow piss that could definitely be beneficial for some serious, freaky, wacky people in the world. But me personally would not really want to do any of that. I would rather deal with paying my taxes mid-fucking than have Dr. Monty firing his laser-beamed, piss-fetish-sized Frankenstein abomination of a ray gun at my asshole. Well, all I'm doing to try to do is finish and also finish my taxes on time, man. Get that bullshit out of here. Mid-map, mid-gun, next. Ooh, the Scorpion. Listen, I don't really know. I don't feel like this would be very good for backhouse. You're going to be vibing in their own business. You're going to be just absolutely vibing in your mind. Hyrule Temple, like it's the Legend of Zelda up in your brain. And next thing you know, you're going to have a scorpion sting your balls, and your balls are going to grow to the size of 10,000 feet balloons and burst over the fucking place with blood and shit and pus. And it's going to be the most annoying, abhorrent pain ever designed by humans. Getting stung by 10,000 bullet ants per millisecond on each and every single one of your sexual organs would be more of an enticing invitation of a time than getting stung by this wonder weapon scorpion of shitholes hell. mid-tier. I think that's the disco one that makes you breakdance. And listen, I think that's actually pretty freaky. Next, if you're going to be absolutely gonna be trying to lock in, and next thing you know, your partner's just gonna hit you with a freaky deaky Stephen Hawking having a seizure, moves over the fucking place, absolutely hitting with some wombo combo wussy move attacks on the dance floor, playing DDR mid-sex, and it's going to be an absolute beautiful time and a half. I think that would be really funny and very interesting, especially if you like got it to dance on that thing, you know, some crazy shit. If you're flexible enough, it's going to go right above the Ray Gun Mark II actually, because I think it deserves it. I assume that's the blue ray gun from Alpha Omega. I believe that is the dual wield one. That'd be pretty good. I mean, two is always better than one. Just ask my friend Francis. He has 2 4-inchers, and he says it's a great time and a half. So honestly, I'm going to put it right behind the Die Shockwave. I think it's pretty much almost the same thing. Actually, no, 2 is better than 1. It's going to go right behind the Pod the Conservative because you have double penetration possibilities up to the moon where Griffin Station takes place with this pyramid of piss holes on, and it's absolutely beautiful. I honestly think that it could go above the Pod the Conservative in functionality, but design-wise, I think the Pod the Conservative just has it be with that beautiful freaky nature. Honestly, it just kind of deserves the bet. I'm going to put the Die Shockwave electric variant Lightning McQueen nipple-sucking version right above the Ray Gun Mark II, because it is the exact same weapon, but it has a suck functionality, and anything with the suck deserves to be better, in my opinion. The reason it's not going above the actual Shockwave is because I feel like the giant energy ball of concentrated cum matter would just yield a better backshot crazy result into the brain bargain bin that is our pussies, and it would just provide a better overall experience mid backshot. So as cool as the endless piss laser of victory is coming from the Die Shockwave scrotum, I don't think it is enough for it to take over. I don't think it's enough to take the spot of the original Shockwave, much like I think so in the base game anyway. What the fuck? That looks like a picture from Breath of the Wild. What is that, dude? You're going to the Epstein gun, because I don't even know what the fuck that is. One of the Infinite Warfare guns. I think this one, like, makes your penis green, which would be absolutely beautiful. You can, next thing you know, it's growing little stubby hands and trying to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. Uh-oh, your penis turned into plankton. That's pretty hot, going above the blood gauntlet. What is that? Is that the Shaolin? What are these PNGs? They're just black line? Dude, what is that? I think this is WW2 guns. Much like that game itself, they're just weapons, and I feel like if you tried to implement them into your sex life, you would just become, you would look like you have several thousand paper cuts over your prostate, and it would just not be a good time overall. That would be ass. Purple ray gun. This one shoots like a giant ball of the Void's vagina goo as well, so that's pretty interesting. Kind of the same thing as the Die Shockwave, just a lot shittier and more miserable to use because you have to go on Alpha Omega to attain this shit. I would rather use a 1-inch dildo punisher to pulverize my pepperoni pizza penis hole than ever try to go on Alpha Omega to obtain this pile of ass. I'm gonna go right behind the normal Ray Gun Mark II. Bro, I still don't know how to make this bow because Mr. Cheats on Wife never actually designed this bow, but even if he did, I really don't think I would end up making it anyway because this bow is so ass and never worth your time to make. And unless you like to feel like the napalm zombie filled with fire ants all over his ball sack with a little bit of gonorrhea from a fart cloud hovering over you at all times, I just don't really think that this bow would ever be worth it to use in the backshot lane. I'm going to put it right behind the crossbows. Actually, I'm going to put it behind the Kraken. Because at least if you get hit with the Kraken, it's like instantaneous death. With this thing, you probably have to wait while you scorch to death. I think that's the lightning. I'm just going to put all the Krakens next to each other because I really don't know what the fuck they do. But much like the fire bow, the fire staff is going to go right above it, and the only reason it's going to go right above it is because at least it's easier to get for you to have yourself lit on fire like the most autistic candle on earth. It's absolutely beautiful and it deserves nothing but the best. It's one of my go-to stats to build if I'm going for a quick round 50 on Origins. So if I want like a 5-minute of quickiness, maybe I would use it if I just want to burn my dick off to get it over with. But I really don't feel like it would be that beneficial to backshot games, unfortunately for us. So I'm sorry, fire staff fans, but it's really not in it this season. Another WW2 wonder weapon that's not worth discussing. Is that a submarine? Is that fucking Wally's boner? What is that? What the hell am I looking at? I mean, it looks cool, and I feel like if you turn that thing on, it would vibrate as much as 500 washers combined into one sex unit. I'll put it right behind the purple ray gun. Ooh, the light gauntlet from Ancient Evil. That'd be pretty cool. You can kind of like, you could just summon a giant flow of lubricant all over the place and fuck a plant if you want to. I personally am down bad for the piranha plants from Super Mario 64, so I would not mind that at all. I feel like that would go pretty hard. I'm gonna put it right above the Discord moderator Dick Dance wonder weapon because I just feel like that thing would flow pretty damn awesomely. What is that? Oh, that's the punch. That's the punch from Gora Kroby. You know, that's R. Kelly's favorite wonder weapon for sure. I honestly think it will go pretty high because, listen, if you're freaking geeking in the bedroom, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of physical, consensual contact. You know, if you're into some little masochist play, I think it's going to go right above the green goo cum gum dispenser from Ancient Evil. And if you're R. Kelly, it would easily rise to the top like that fucking monster somehow. Oh, the dual ray guns. Listen, as we were saying before, 2 is always better than 1, baby. So if you're gonna have the double nut blasters like you're the ultimate space cowboy launching coming into every direction, it's like some unavoidable penis projectiles flying away in the wind, you're gonna be absolutely blasting, having a great time with these things. Plus you can summon a black hole to sit on and make your asshole disappear, like my hopes and dreams at age 5 when I figured out Santa Claus fucked my ass. R. Kelly's penis punch. Now, I forget what this red pistol is on Infinite Warfare, but I'm going to assume it makes you shit blood. The gauntlet, it could definitely have its niche use in a very freaky scenario, so I'm going to put it right above that. And the reason it's not going to go behind it is because you don't have to attach like that giant skull penis vein onto your arm. I would low-key wear one of those gauntlets and realize somebody should make that merch. Hey, if you're a talented artist and you like to sculpt things, make COD Zombies Ancient Evil gauntlets, and like I would wear that. I'm sure a bunch of people would too. We love our game so much. This game is our autism. Leave a like if you have COD Zombies autism like I do. What is that? I think that's another Ancient Evil gauntlet. I believe that's the light gauntlet. Shoot a giant light beam like an orbital Elon Musk autism penis strike of light from God's wrath above the clouds himself, striking you down. Would be pretty cool. I mean, if you like being zapped by lightning, you could like make your vagina have a seizure with when you're stroking around and stimming from being struck by lightning. You can probably stimulate her well that way. God, what is wrong with me? I'm going to put it right above the Rigger Mark II because I just feel like that would be an awesome vibe. Now, I remember what this thing does. It just shows like a giant purple beam similar to the Dry's Shockwave, but a lot more less interesting and a lot shittier. So it's going to go behind Wally's Subway Surfer's penis, whatever the hell that thing is. Now, the scavenger would be pretty awesome because you could shoot it into the butthole and you could wait a little bit and time your entrance with its explosion. It would be absolutely beautiful. Buckwild backshots for sure. This is probably the highest that the scavenger level go on a wonder weapon list, but I'm going to put it above the Cerberus. Not only can you use it so freakishly friskily with the explosive bullet that it has within its barrel, but it also has a long, hard barrel, and we all know Rick Toffin definitely enjoys that. It's going top, right behind the Rigger Mark II, baby. It definitely deserves it with how freaky that thing is. The ice staff is pretty cool. Damn it, because it's ice!
Boo! You stink!
And, you know, you could freeze, you could pause release from, you could make everybody's nipples in the vicinity of the ice staff bullet hard immediately, because I bet that shit goes... I bet that shit makes the temperature... Because I bet in an instant that ice staff bolt will make everybody's body temperature in the room diminish lower than the fucking age of the person Dr. Disrespect was talking to. Goddamn, absolutely beautiful. We're gonna put it right at the top in front of the Rigger Mark II because that plus, I mean, just look at that thing. You could make that thing into the ultimate dildo in no time if you're the creative type. Goddamn, looking absolutely freakolicious. Shadow's Evil Demon Sword. I would love to have the demons talk to me like my schizophrenic dick delusions when I take too much Benadryl and Tylenol at the same time and fall asleep into an infinite void coma of death. I'm going to put it right behind the Blunder guy. Let's go, baby. What the hell is that? Anything in Advanced or Infinite Warfare deserves to be on the Epstein list. Fuck that booze. Now, the KT-4 actually does to go pretty damn high because it just shoots some absolute beautiful plant pre-cum fertilizer that's probably good at fertilizing eggs and man anus at the same time as well simultaneously, which is beautiful. Like Bill Nye the Science Guy's big bouncy boing 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 boners. So honestly, I believe this thing deserves to go pretty fucking high. I'm gonna put it right in front of the scavenger because that's just like pretty much infinite lube, and that you can never go wrong with that, especially with that Diddy party. What? Oh, it's the void bow. I was gonna say, what the fuck? I haven't seen the void bow in so long. I kind of forgot what it looked like. Void bow. I mean, you literally shoot something and you get a black hole that summons out of Wario's eyeball holes, and you have these beautiful, hungry Helen Keller creatures of the damn Satan's vaginal hole just kind of spawn into reality. Like the scariest shit you'll ever see in your goddamn life. Holy fuck, the void skulls are horrifying, but they're freaky as hell. And I feel like if you have them like age you in the butt cracker munching, devourment of backshots, pussy eating, I think it's kind of like calling in a tag team partner that comes in spades in a large number. I think that's pretty freaking. I feel like that's always helpful in the backshot game. This thing is actually going to go above the conservative because holy shit, having teamwork makes the dream work, and it makes that pussy cream and torque. God damn it. I ranked all of the Krakens right next to each other, but I literally haven't used them in my life because I never bothered to play that map. I believe that's the witch. This is the lightning staff. Lightning staff is a lot like You die shockwave, it just shoots a bunch of purple pre-cum all over the place and it zaps that pussy poontang into the thing. I'm going to put it above, I'm going to put it right above the WWT purple grimace shake launcher because it pretty much just does the same thing, just with a different texture. What is that? What the? I've been playing zombies for over a decade. I have never seen what the actual shitting Batista butt bombing bubble bass bubble buddy big ass is that. What the shitting potatoes is that? What in the skunk skank shit sack am I looking at? I don't know. You're going right above the baby gun because you scare me. Now the magma gat again, how many times do we have to teach you this fucking lesson, old man? The magma gat scares me. The magma gat is nothing but a flaming pile of fire ants nest, just portable. It's pretty much like being able to shoot a fire ant's nest wherever the fuck you want, create a burning sensation in your guacamole gonorrhea piss hole, wherever the hell you want. And that thing kind of scares me. I'm going to put it right above the crossbows from Infinite Warfare because I don't really know during backshots, unless you are the certified freak of the week, wicked witch of the west with massive large nipples and a little touch of the breast, that you're ever going to want to just shoot your partner on fire, or God forbid your own penis. I mean, it sounds kind of hot actually. Ooh, the green shockwave could be pretty beautiful as well. Next thing you know, you're shooting Plankton's goo goo gaga gas from that one episode of SpongeBob where he turned everyone into Epstein Island workers. I'm gonna put that right behind the baby gun with that context actually, because that is haunting. What is that? Oh, that's the I forget what that gauntlet does from Ancient Evil. It's just a giant fucking win. It's like the ultimate get off my cock move. And I think that was pretty bad for backshots because usually when you're giving backshots, you want to be as close as possible to your partner. Show love, show compassion, show that you care. Use your penis to convey love and support. That's what I always do. I always make my penis say, I love you with its motion of the ocean. Hey, yep. So this thing is actually going to go right above at the top. The only reason it's not going below the baby gun is because I actually know what it is. And it also doesn't turn the fucking zombies into Minecraft YouTuber girlfriends. Now the paralyzer, again, like if you're... Now, the paralyzer is crazy because, once again, if you are the Predator from hit movie Alien vs. Predator, also known as Dr. Disrespect, we have the Pack-a-Punch ray gun. It does have a bigger magazine. It's like having someone with 4-inch balls against someone with 2.5-inch balls. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put it right above the ice stuff, actually, because that extra magazine size is definitely... what is that? What in the shit? I don't know what that is. Fire is going to go right behind the void bow because it's once again just infinite loop, but it's purple, not green. And purple is a sexier color than green, if you ask me. So it kind of just deserves to go above the KD4, and it's going above the Apothecary because that's more ammo, so you don't have to reload that as often, and you pretty much have infinite free loop and free come bouncing around all over the place. The other reason it's not going above the void bow is because it doesn't summon fucking circumcised creatures of the night to help eat the asshole of your partner that night, so you don't get any tag team role support from the homies, from the Crypt Keeper's cockhole. So that's unfortunate, but it is still pretty beneficial, honestly. Okay, so here we have the ray gun again. I'll just put it right next to the normal ray gun. That camo looks cool, or something above it. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's the ray gun again. I'm gonna put the Unpack-a-Munch ray gun at the top of what pussy by shot because it still is a pretty powerful ass blast explosion. Hey, what you got? It's the ray gun Mark II again. I don't know what the hell that thing is. I was going to imagine this thing just shoots I'm just going to imagine this thing shoots an absurd amount of Sunny D or an infinite amounts of P. I'm going to put it at the top of Bun Shot. Okay, we got the wave gun now. Power Cynical or put the wave gun at the top of the trailers because it makes things inflate and expand into a weird amount of proportionally big sizes, and it kind of scares the shit out of me. This thing is like the opposite of Backshot Companion because it's going to make everything inflate and microwave from the inside out and kill everyone that is hit by it. It's going to go behind. It's going to go at the bottom of Backshot Bargain Bin because it's just going to make everyone die. Unless you want to fuck a giant... Unless you want to just destroy... Unless you just want to absolutely Peevis punch and pulverize a large pile of shepherd's penis pot pies on the ground. Yeah, it's not really going to amount to much for you. Holy... I can't even see all the tears at once. There's so many! Oh my god! I feel like a fake Zombies fan. I don't know what the hell any of those are. I believe that's the normal die shockwave again. So I'll call closer penis inspection. I believe that is the Ray K, not the Slickerfire like my autistic eyes thought. And the Ray K has multiple fire functionalities as well and can provide an absolute black hole cum shot explosion. I'm going to put it right above the Cerberus. What is this? Is that Panos? Is that my homie Pano? Oh, that's the Skull of Nan Sopley Nincompoop vibrating poop shooters. Okay, I absolutely love this thing. It's kind of just like the Paralyzer on super steroids. So I'm gonna put it right above the super steroid. What is that? That's just somebody's pipe bomb they made in their shed. I'm gonna put the unupgraded Apothicon sword right behind the upgraded Apothicon sword, because I feel like it's the same thing with less options, and once again, you can't summon that Apothicon ally to help you eat assholes, so it just doesn't deserve as much praise and love as the upgraded version is. Now the jet gun, everybody knows that the jet gun is the ultimate acid device. You could pull it into your penis and have it absolutely pulverized into a fine red mist that Misty will drink like a cup of blood, like she's Count Dracula with a huge pair of titties going absolutely wild over the place. The jet gun is probably one of the best weapons for backshots, because you could suck it in and absolutely have your penis turn into paste. It's absolutely beautiful. I forget what this Dire Shockwave even does. I want it right there. I'm gonna assume this is the Tundra gun. You can kind of turn your testicles into endless amounts of snowballs with the click of a trigger, but that's kind of bad for backshots, because if your balls are inside of each other like a snail retreating into its shell, trying not to get eaten by SpongeBob's hungry ass, it's just not a very good time overall. It's gonna be an absolute terrifying spot for you. I just can't see a world or I can't see any predicament or situation where you would want to use the Tundra gun above almost any other LZ gun, so it's gonna go right above these cooldowns, so I'll play at the bottom tier. Same with the Winter's Howl. It's just freezing your nipples off. Actually, this is the lightning ball. I'm smoking meth. I'm gonna go put at the top of one. I'm gonna put at the top of booty blasters, because the lightning bow is absolutely beautiful. You're just gonna be able to have everyone just fucking tweaking all over the place. It's gonna be an absolute fun time. And there, we've already discussed the void ball. My colorblind ass just thought that was purple. There we go. Now the Thunder Gun is kind of like the ancient evil gauntlet that makes you floor, so you just fucking send everybody else to fucking Afghanistan with a push of a trigger, and it's going absolutely fucking sent into oblivion. You've pretty much Fusro drawing the love of your life away, like stepdads do to their wives with nothing but alcoholism. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna put you at the top of booty blasters, my friend, just because it's funny as fuck. I want to have sex with you, and you're dead. Zeus Cannon is going to go right above the Thunder Gun, because it's the same. I have to pee so bad, but I'm about to fill up in Niagara Falls with the yellow victory goo. Wind Staff is just a Thunder Gun on steroids, so it's going to absolutely go right above that shit. Let's go. It turns from zombies into humans, so we're gonna say it turns men. It's going to like give whoever you shoot it with a penis, which is absolutely beautiful. And I don't know about you guys, so that makes it 20 times better. It's going to go right above the void ball top tier. If they ain't got a penis, they ain't the one for you. Let me suck upon that ding dong boing hole. Absolutely beautiful. Wolf Bow, if you're a furry, this is top tier. I myself personally am not a furry, but there are people in the zombies community who are, so I'm putting the type of Wonder Bar wet woolsey shots for all of you. Let's go, dude. I'm a man of the people. Let's go. Wonder Wasp is just a lightning staff, but a little bit worse. I literally have ranked everything on this list already. There's just so many repeats. It's like my asshole repeating everything at the same time. Oh, this is the Wonder Weapon backshots list. I'm a little bit, what the f. Here is the full list. Look at it, study it. Here's the full list. Study it like Christians studied the Bible. This is the most important piece of literature ever written since Noah's Ark was published in 1982 by R.L. Stein, also known as the creator of Goosebumps. I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the video if you did enjoy. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate every single one of you guys for the love and support on the channel. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank you so much, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, gamers. Now I'm off to take a piss like a fucking racehorse on meth. Holy shit, I gotta go. God damn, I'm literally going to piss. Fuck this shit. Oh my